Hey everyone, I'm Cameron Gonzalez,
And I'm Cameron Goodman.
and this is the Cam Square podcast where two girls named Cameron talk about nerd shit.
Today we're going to be doing a tier list.
Yeah, we're gonna be ranking the MCU movies basically to what we like.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
so
going to
what,
be a 30-minute episode this time because we recently got some advice that was like, stop talking so much. So,
yeah, so before we get started, I didn't show this at the end of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but my mom bought me some Turkish Delight candies, which is this kind of candy that Zemo gave to the kids in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So yeah. So basically what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna do our tier list one at a time, judging each other, and we each have 15 minutes. So let's go. Who wants to go first? Rock, paper, scissors?
I think you should go first.
You think I should go
I
first?
think you should go first, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so our rankings are Give It an Oscar right now, which is basically the movies that we both just watch repeatedly whenever we want, never get tired of them. It Slaps is like, you know, it's good, but it's not like up there.
Yeah.
I'll watch it if it's on. That's like if it's on TV and I see it on the guide, I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch it. Might fall asleep during it, but whatever. Kind of lame is like I don't actively try to watch it on my own time unless I'm doing like a Marvel marathon and pretend it doesn't exist. I don't watch it at all past the first time.
Exclusively for one movie.
Exclusively for one movie. But anyways, Cameron, start the timer. I'm ready to go.
All right, go.
3 movies, 15 minutes.
Go.
All right, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is first. I like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but it's not as good as the first one. So I'm gonna say I'll watch it if it's on. I never like actively put it on myself.
Okay.
Spider-Man, is that Homecoming? I think that's Homecoming.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, Homecoming. I love Spider-Man Homecoming. I don't watch it repeatedly though, so I'm gonna just say it slaps. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I love Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I also don't really watch it repeatedly. So
I've
I'm gonna,
only seen that one once in theaters.
I saw it in theaters, but yeah, I watch it a few times outside of theaters. Ant-Man, I'm also gonna say it slaps. I love Ant-Man, but I don't like watch it that much.
You love Ant-Man or you love Paul Rudd?
Both.
I feel like he's just Paul Rudding the whole thing the entire time.
But it's like a feel-good movie, you know?
Yeah.
So I watch it to feel good. Age of Ultron. Surprisingly, I really like Age of Ultron. I don't hate it like other people do. However, I'm gonna say I'll watch it if it's on, because if it is on TV, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll watch Age of Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Infinity War. You already know it's going up to the top. Infinity War is a really good movie. Like even after Endgame, I still can watch Infinity War and feel like all the emotions I felt during the first time. Well, not so much, but
The shock and horror at the end.
I will say that when I watched it after WandaVision, I felt new feelings and I cried at new scenes that I hadn't cried before. So it surprises me every time, I'll say. Black Panther, it did win an Oscar, I think.
For a costume, right? Or production
Yeah.
design, something like that.
So yeah, give it another one. Black Panther was great. I love Black Panther. I can watch it. I mean, I can't watch it that much anymore because it makes me sad for obvious reasons. But before that, I would watch Black Panther anytime. Um, Civil War. Ooh, I don't know. This could go in the top or the
Thick
second.
Bucky.
Huh?
The thick Bucky one. Because
I watch Civil War like repeatedly, so I'm gonna put it at the top. We hated Zemo then, but we love him now. Regular Captain America. I do watch it a lot. The Captain America trilogy is like my favorite trilogy because I feel like all the movies are solid. So I'm gonna put it at it slaps. Some people won't agree with that. I already know. The Winter Soldier, obviously give it an Oscar as well. Winter Soldier is one of the top Marvel movies.
honestly.
Now, Captain Marvel, I wanted to like a female led movie from Marvel so bad. But I feel like in the moment I was like, this is great. But like looking back, I'm like, it do be kind of lame.
You don't get Brie Larson's gonna get you.
I love Brie Larson. Brie Larson, hit me up if you want. But Captain Marvel wasn't that great. But she is one of the most powerful Avengers, so we still stand. Doctor Strange, underrated as fuck.
Honestly, no one talks about it.
It slaps.
Good.
It really slaps. I cannot wait for the sequel. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first Marvel movie I ever saw in theaters in 2014. I did not start watching Marvel in 2017.
Wow. Imagine someone who only started watching Marvel in 2017 trying to educate you.
Of course, I have to put it all the way at the top. It's my introduction to Marvel alien times. I know the script by heart, basically. I also know the Infinity War script too much. So yeah, it's going up there. Surprisingly, Endgame is not going up that high though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Endgame. Endgame, I'm gonna be honest. I'll watch it if it's on. One, it's too long. Two, the best part of Endgame is like the last hour or even 30 minutes. Like the final battle is like the peak of the movie. Yeah, that's all I have to say about Endgame. It's a really good movie and it was a great movie experience, but I really only watched for the final battle scene. Iron Man 2.
I don't even remember this movie.
I don't remember it, so I'm gonna say kind of lame, just because I never can differentiate the plots of Iron Man 2 and 3. Like I know Iron Man 3 is after Avengers, so it's when he has like PTSD, but like I mix up the plots all the time, so they both gonna go in kind of lame.
That's also, Iron Man 1, isn't it? That's Iron Man 1.
Oh, my bad. Okay, well, I'll move Iron Man. Now, Iron Man 1 is good, but it's not something I actively watch. So I'm going to say I'll watch it if it's on, because I do watch it if it's on TV. Not often, though.
Mm-hmm.
The first Avengers, very good movie. Once again, though, I don't really remember the plot much. Every time I watch, I'm like, oh yeah, that happened in this one, right? So I'm gonna put it in it. I'll watch it if it's on. The Hulk, Incredible Hulk, not starring Mark Ruffalo. It's gonna be in Pretend It Doesn't Exist. I've watched it once,
but
I've watched it once.
What happened?
Just because, girl, I watched it once because I was doing a Marvel marathon and I was like, I'm gonna watch them in whatever chronological or release order, whatever I did. I just remember like the big fight with the Abomination. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what's the plot? What happens?
What is the plot? Wow. Oh crazy. I have no idea. I remember like how he got the Hulk because like, was it like it was in some like drink and lemonade or something? I don't know. Never mind. I don't know it at all. Thor. I was just watching Thor before this movie. Not this movie. This video. It's currently on in my living room. However, I will say it's kind of lame. But the rest of the Thor movies, no, never mind. Thor Ragnarok. Give it an Oscar right now. I love Thor Ragnarok. I literally used to watch this movie every day for like a couple months, if not at least 3 times a week. So I have to put it up there. It's so well done. I love Taika Waititi as a director. The comedic like tone of it is just really good. Tom Hiddleston looks good in it. I love Tessa Thompson. Even Cate Blanchett, like as Hela, was just like dope as hell. So like, I love Thor Ragnarok, and I cannot wait for Thor: Love and Thunder.
So you say Cate Blanchett?
It's not Kate. What's her name?
I just saw it and I say Blanchett, but like I know that could definitely be wrong.
I say Cate Blanchett. Sorry if that's wrong. Thor: The Dark World, however, I low-key want to put it at pretend it doesn't exist, but it does exist, and I do watch it sometimes. So it's gonna just be kind of lame. And then we have Spider-Man Far From Home, which I saw while studying abroad in London. So it was really cool seeing like the London scenes because I was like, wow, I've been on Tower Bridge. That's crazy.
And Tom's from London?
Tom's from my boyfriend Tom Holland's from London. However, very predictable. Everyone knew that Mysterio was a bad guy. So when the surprise happened, I was like, oh wow, who knew? It's just not as good as Homecoming, honestly.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's kind of lame, but I watch it if it's on, just because I gotta support my husband, my baby dad. No, yeah, I gotta support Tom and Zendaya. I love Zendaya. Yeah, it's mid tier. That's it.
The way this tier list would have never got done if we tried to agree. It would have never happened.
Yours is gonna be so different. So yeah, here is my tier list. My top 6 Marvel movies are Infinity War, Black Panther, Civil War, The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Thor Ragnarok. That sounds very correct to me.
Yeah, I say you have a solid top 6. There's no like garbage in your top 6, at least. I mean, there's some good ones that you put in the garbage, but we don't.
Really? Oh, the Iron Mans.
and some. You'll see.
Now Cameron's gonna do her tier list. I'm not very argumentative, so I think I'm gonna just let you do your thing.
What's that first one? Because it looks like the cover for Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Guardians of the Galaxy line.
Okay, we'll put that in. I'll watch it if it's on. It's a very good looking movie, like aesthetically. There's some funny jokes in it. Yeah, but the plot's not too, doesn't just captivate me, you know. Spider-Man, go on with Vulture in it. I'll put that. I put in It's Not, or I'll watch it if it's on.
I don't know. Do you go to, well, it's not on Disney Plus, but when it used to be on Netflix, I think. When it was on Netflix, did you go, I'm gonna watch Spider-Man today? Or is it just like it'd be on TV and you're like, oh yeah, I'll watch
TV and I'd watch it.
So you'll watch it if it's on.
I'll watch it if it's on. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I remember this one being fine. So also I'll watch it if it's on.
It's great. It's art.
Who's the villain in that one? That guy with the suitcase?
Yeah, and
that black girl.
Yeah, and I forgot her name. She just like phases in and out. Ghost, yeah.
Okay, Ant-Man. I saw this in theaters by myself. I remember really enjoying it, so we can put on It Slaps.
Yeah, Ant-Man.
Avengers Age of Ultron, it's kind of lame. There's some really good stuff in it, but then there's some other stuff, and I'm like, that sucked. Why did that happen?
I think WandaVision gave me an appreciation for Age of Ultron. Just because, like I said, like when I watched Infinity War, I did not give a fuck about Wanda and Vision. So I was like, why are they getting so much like storyline? But after watching WandaVision, liking them, like them becoming like 2 of my faves, I went back and watched Age of Ultron, and I was like, okay, like I like it a little bit more.
At the beginning of Age of Ultron, I don't like that fight, and then they're all in the frame, and it's like slow motion. I'm like, that's fucking dorky as fuck, and it's a comic book. Like, how do you manage to be lame in something that's already based on some nerdy?
What about the scene where they're in the church, like fighting in a circle?
That sucks too.
Yeah, I love that scene. But yeah,
they're trying to lift up the hammer, and I like when Vision is created. Yeah, so I guess that can stay there. Avengers, that's Infinity.
Just for having Aaron Taylor Johnson get an Oscar for me. No, I'm kidding. It's not that great, but he looks hot in it.
Infinity War, yeah, I'll put in It Slaps. It's really well done. So Black Panther, I'll put it in It Slaps. Even though I can't watch it, probably can never watch it again because Rick Chadwick.
Obvious reasons again.
Captain America Civil War. This movie goes on give it an Oscar. I've seen this movie 4 times in theaters. And you're like, how is that possible? Well, I saw it opening night. I had a terrible seat. And then so I was like, okay, that was good. I'm gonna watch it again in a better seat. Did that. Got a job at a movie theater. And then they're like, you get a free ticket, you know. Then I was like, oh shit, so I saw it again. And then what, like last year or 2018?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is this one of the movies we went to see, like the 10th anniversary? They were showing all my movies.
And then like AMC or somebody was doing a 10-year anniversary Marvel marathon thing. And so me and Cammie saw Civil War in theaters again. It's good. Sebastian Stan looks good. There's a lot of heroes in it. All the fight sequences, they slap.
Tom Holland looks so cute in it.
Tom Holland's so cute. That airport fight scene has so many good little moments. Like when Cap is talking to Spider-Man and he catches the thing. Oh, yeah.
Where you from, kid? Queens.
What else is good about that? Bucky gets his arm blasted off. Oh, that fight scene in Bucky's apartment. Bitch. Give that an Oscar. How about we give Oscars for fight scenes?
There should be Oscars for fight scenes. At least the TV Movie Awards gives like props for certain things like that.
Okay, what's this? The first Avenger? Kind of lame. I just don't care about it. I don't know why. It just doesn't interest me. And it looks super gray the whole time. And then the pacing's weird. It's like as soon as he gets buff or whatever, like the action's on immediately. Like doesn't he like immediately start running after some guy and he's like fucking shirtless?
They kill the doctor.
Yeah, it's like what. And then there's like a montage with the Howling Commandos, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what's happening. And then like Bucky, I'm like, doesn't it cover like 2 years, that movie?
I guess so, because like the war ends. I mean, it wasn't close to ending when they first started, I don't think.
That movie has some pacing issues for me. I'm just, yeah.
But Sebastian Stan looked good. Anyways, The Winter Soldier.
All right. This is another S tier. This one, I don't know if I like this one better than Civil War. I go back and forth a lot. I like Civil War because it has like so many people in it. Mm-hmm. But The Winter Soldier, that's a solid ass fucking interesting plot. Like there's espionage. You're like, oh, we gotta find out who it is, and oh fuck, it's Bucky. And then that highway bridge scene.
Girl, everyone knew it was Bucky.
I mean, like, yeah, but like in universe, it's like an oh fuck moment.
Yeah.
And anyway, the highway scene, another 10 out of 10 fight scene.
Love the highway scene.
Bucky has so many guns, and I'm like, that's sick. He has so many guns. And then he runs out of guns and he just starts punching.
No, because I love the part when they're like still in the car. And then Bucky yanks the guy out of the car and throws him.
Yeah, he just yanks him out, throws him into the other side. And then he yanks out the steering wheel. You're like, this man is not playing. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Winter Soldier is great. I love that movie.
Captain Marvel. Here's the deal. It's gonna go kind of lame.
If you put it anywhere above that, I would be very shocked.
I did like the scrolls. They were cool. So yeah.
Oh, can I also just talk about how like the whole like Nick Fury being like, I know last time I trusted someone, they took out my eye thing. And it ended up being the fucking like Flurgan cat. I said I hated that. That was the worst.
Yeah, yes. That's pretty. I think the best scene was the train scene where she's trying to find them on the elevated train or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah.
She fights an old lady.
Yeah, she fights an old lady. I like that when they die, they turn back into Skrulls. So like whenever Nick Fury was in the car and then like he gets hit and then that one Skrull dies from blunt force trauma, I guess. He looks over and it's like an alien now. And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's funny. Doctor Strange.
I was going to say I like the Blockbuster thing just because RIP Blockbuster.
You know what I think would have been good, but it also would have been impossible to do. And it would only work for like the first night. is if you don't like you just see the stuff on where is she at? Where is Captain Marvel?
California.
Hmm?
I felt like it was in California somewhere.
No, but like the planet that she's on before.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, so she's on that planet, whatever. She crash lands on Earth. Like you don't know the time period. She crash lands on Earth, goes through the roof, and then you see Blockbuster and then like the Radio Shack, and you're like, oh shit, it's the 90s. I think that would have been a fun surprise, but it
Yeah,
would have only worked once for
yeah.
one night. Doctor Strange, I'll put in give it an Oscar because I like weird magic stuff, interdimensional demons. It's pretty fire. I feel like Rachel McAdams looks weird in the MCU.
You're like, why is she here?
Yeah, because I mean everyone's in the MCU, but I feel like her, I don't know. Most people I can like integrate into the universe, but like seeing her, I'm like, this is weird.
Weird. She definitely looks weird as like the love interest for Benedict Cumberbatch for me. Just because what? That's it. I don't think they look like a natural pairing.
Yeah. Um, Guardians of the Galaxy, put this in It Slaps.
Yay.
Like the second one. It's a very good looking movie. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Slaps. Oh, sorry. I was about to move it.
What is that? You were about to answer for me?
That was Endgame.
Endgame? Okay. Oh. Endgame is not lame. I just don't like it because when it's long, it makes me sad. And I don't like the way it ends. I don't like that Tony died, and I don't like that Cap went back to 1945 or whatever. Because it's like, and the time travel thing confused me for the longest. Like now I know it's branching timelines, but I'm like, that's still stupid. I don't like it.
I'm still confused.
Okay, so
the Loki series makes it make sense, which comes out when this video comes out.
No, but okay, so remember how Bruce was like, if you go back to the past, that's now your future. He says now your future. So I think anytime you do anything with the time stream, you make a branching timeline.
Yeah, that's clear.
Oh, see, I didn't get that.
They show that every time she moved a stone out of the thing.
Okay, that shit didn't make any sense to me because then it went back into one line, didn't it?
Yeah, when you put the stone back at the exact place you took it from.
See, that doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm reconfused again. So that means Cap exists in this. He went back and now he exists in this timeline. Like there was an old Cap, an old like
young Cap is gone because he's old now.
That's okay, so look, here we go. Look, Cap goes into the ice, right? He shows back up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I'm confused.
I mean,
I'm like, is he gonna?
Don't confuse me about this again.
And I'm like, is he gonna go like? It's like okay, Steve Rogers is going back to the place like Jim Crow.
I mean, he doesn't go back to like when he first went in the ice. So the Cap that still went in the ice still exists.
I know.
So the Cap that's like in the Avengers movies and the first Avenger and stuff is still there. So old Steve is just under the radar, like living normal, I guess. But also he altered Peggy's life, so that would be a variation in itself.
I'm like, so the whole time was he married to Peggy? Or
like, is he her husband that she was talking?
Yeah,
no,
like
no, I don't care. That makes him Sharon's again.
Stop Sharon's uncle.
No more of this time travel talk. I can't. It's been 3 years.
And I'm just like, okay, so like, oh, you're a good guy, Steve Rogers. So you gonna take care of the clan for us? Are you gonna go get Ted Bundy? There's a lot of stuff you could be doing. And it's like, does he not do that? Like, I don't see how you go back to be a hero.
Don't solve any of the world's problems.
Yeah, and just like, so it's like, is that timeline he's in just completely different because he's handled a bunch of people? Anyway, Endgame goes in. I'll watch it if it's on.
All right.
What's that? Iron Man 2.
Uh-huh.
Sure. I don't know what happens in this one. Maybe I'll watch it if it's on, probably, just because
To
I
figure out what the plot is, you'll be like, let me watch it again.
yeah. And it's like it's gotta be kind of funny because Robert Downey Jr., right? And yeah. Was that Iron Man 3? I remember
That's the one with Whiplash, right? No, that's 3. See?
Iron Man 2 has Whiplash in it.
Oh, that is okay. But I thought in Iron Man 2 I thought the same movie with Whiplash, he had PTSD from the Avengers. Never mind.
No, that's Iron Man 3.
I do remember that Elon Musk showed up in that movie, and I didn't know who he was.
Okay, do I not like Elon Musk? I felt like I didn't. I looked him up and I didn't like him. Then I forgot why I didn't like him. So I don't know how I feel about him anymore. Iron Man. I'll watch Iron Man 3 if it's on, even though I like it better than Iron Man 2. I don't like it more. How to say this? I don't like it enough more.
This is the one where he has PTSD. This is the one where he meets Harley, the Mandarin, and Pepper gets a suit.
Are you explaining this to yourself?
Huh?
Are you explaining this to yourself?
Yes, I remember. But then again, I still don't know what. Okay, 2 was when like AIM was mad at him, right? Because the scientist was like, "You made fun of me in the past."
That's Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is when he made fun of the guy. Iron Man 2 is his chest thing is killing him or something.
That's the whole plot.
Yeah.
Chest is killing it. Wow, I hate that. Poisoned. That deserves to be in Pretend It Don't Exist because in my brain, I don't have any memory of it.
Okay, Iron Man, give it an Oscar. That movie is so good. Honestly, like if the entire MCU didn't exist, this movie would still slap. Like, I think this movie bangs from start to finish when he gets kidnapped and then there's, like a little 36 hours previous thing and you like get his whole lifestyle. Then he comes out and he's like, yeah, I'm tired of being a warmonger. I'm going to stop that. It's just really good. It's really good. It's good.
That's crazy. I knew you were going to put it there, but like it still baffles me.
What part don't you like about it?
I just find the Iron Man movies quite boring, I guess that's it. Like the cave stuff was him building the suit and stuff.
Bro, I love and he's making the suit and then he fucks them all up with the suit and oh my god.
Yeah, that was cool. It's not my fave.
Anyway, I saw this movie in 2008. I saw Iron Man 2008. My dad took me and my sister to the movie theaters and I was like, wow, that banged. And it still bangs to this day. Avengers slaps. It's good. Even though Chris Evans' costume sucks so hard.
Didn't his wig like also suck?
Huh? His wig? Does he have a wig in that one?
Is it his real hair? I don't know. Scarlett Johansson's hair looks weird too. It's very like stiff in this movie.
Yeah, but even his like normal clothes, like I know he's dressing like it's the 40s, like he don't know how to act yet, but he just looks so dorky.
Didn't he know how to act though? Because Thor, he was already on Earth before in
Thor. I'm talking about.
This is after Thor, so he should know how to dress by now.
I'm talking about Steve though.
Oh, you said. Okay, sorry, my bad.
I said Chris Evans. Anyway, I don't like his slacks and button-down shirt tucked into the pants with the belt. That's ugly. And then his Captain America suit is ugly. Yeah, that's basically that.
Fuck everything except for Iron Man. You got any problems with Bruce?
No.
Got any problems with Hawkeye?
No. See, the thing about Bruce Up, he's supposed to look like a nerd. Hulk, Pretend It Don't Exist.
Have you ever seen it?
So like we went in the theater like and my dad tried to sneak us into, like, we saw one movie and they tried to sneak us into another one, and it was the Hulk, but it was like the middle of it. Is there a part where he's like on a cliff and it's raining or something? I don't know what happens in it.
Child, I don't remember that.
Thor, I really like Thor. It's very like quaint. So I'll put in It Slaps.
Really?
Yeah. It's very like it's a really simple story that I think's done well. It's like guy is a douchebag frat boy, then he grows up. And also he's a magic alien. So I like it.
Kind of just dull. Okay.
Thor Ragnarok. I don't know. I don't know where I'd put this one. What's the plot? Ragnarok is gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up.
The plot is that Thor comes back to Asgard and Loki's taken over. Odin is gone. Then they go find Odin, and Odin's like, I'm about to die. Also, you have a sister. Bye. And then their sister comes, whips their ass, breaks Mjolnir.
Yeah, okay.
Over Asgard, and they're stuck in. Is it called Nowhere or something? No, it's not Nowhere.
No, that's Guardian.
They're stuck wherever they're stuck.
Sakaar. They're on Sakaar. Okay. And then Mark Ruffalo shows up. Okay, I'll put this one in It Slaps.
Yay.
Thor the Dark World. I'll watch it if it's on. It's not like, it's fine. You know, it's not offensive or anything. Spider-Man Far From, what is this one? Far From Home?
Yeah, that's Far From Home.
They need to name these shit something different. Like, I know they're trying to be cute, but I mix them up. Here's the thing. I don't like the first half of this movie. Like, I only like it after the Mysterio twist, and then I think it gets pretty good. Like when he gets hit by that train.
Oh my god, I hated that.
I was like, Mysterio is really trying to kill a child. Like, he's trying to kill this kid. That happens, and then Mysterio tries to straight up shoot him in the head later. Like point blank, shoot him in the head. Will I watch this if it's on? Would I put this on? I'd put it on fast forward. So if I wanted to put it on, but I fast forward it, does that count as It Slaps, or I'll watch it if it's on?
You're spilling your heart at me.
I'll say It Slaps because I like the sequence.
I need to watch it again because the only time I've seen it was when I saw it in theaters. So I've never seen it on TV. I've seen Homecoming like 50 million times on TV, but I've never seen Far From Home on TV. And it's obviously not on Disney Plus or Netflix. So
thanks, Sony.
How did I watch it? All right.
So my top 4: Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Civil War, and Winter Soldier. I think that's solid. That's a solid S tier.
I think 3 of them are solid.
I
mean, obviously 2 of those were in my top. Doctor Strange, it's like in the cusp of It Slaps and giving an Oscar.
Not the backwards fight scene, and then he goes into the other dimension. You don't have to agree with me.
It's in the cusp, okay?
All right, I think that should do it for today's episode.
Should I try a Turkish Delight on camera?
Sure, yeah. Have you tried them?
No, this is my first time trying it.
Oh.
My first time opening. So there's rose, lemon, and orange. Rose sounds like a weird flavor.
Don't offend the entire Middle East.
I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Okay,
well, they were nicely packaged. And then when I opened it,
completely blown out.
Yeah, they completely flew out of formation. So
yeah, I mean, like exposure wise, they were just like what?
I know. There we go. So yeah, which flavor should I try, or should I try one of each?
Try the rose one.
I'm scared of that one. It definitely tastes how rose water smells. But it's not terrible. It's like covered in powdered sugar.
Yeah. So they don't.
Definitely. If you are into skincare or makeup and you spray rose water in your face, it tastes exactly how your rose water spray. That's some rose water spray I have. It tastes like this. But like not bad. I'm trying orange next. It tastes like orange.
I don't like orange flavored things.
I'm gonna be honest, the rose water is really sticking in my mouth. And the powdered sugar is kind of weird. I feel like I'm gonna like lemon. Yeah, that's all right. Not bad.
All right. Like, subscribe, comment, follow the Cam Squared Podcast Twitter account and the Instagram account, and follow
Cam Squared Podcast on Instagram and at Cam Squared Pod on Twitter. And follow me at It's Cammy G on everything. See you later for the Loki videos.
Bye.